Sorry. I got a $30 plus job. And I had to take it because remember I needed the $30 to do that part-time job to see if it's real and ends up paying off by the end. So I couldn't stop. I had to take the job. But do you like to bust heads and take numbers? Do you like to bust heads and take numbers? Do you want to learn to fight the devils and the demons out there till a human is nothing? The gods and I have a project. The gods and I want to empower humanity till you guys could bust heads and take numbers against a human like it's nothing. Because once you can fight a demon, a human is nothing. I know you guys saw that picture where I was caught on a picture. I looked like a ghost and I saved that precious lady. Her car was all demolished. And you could tell nobody should have lived. Well, the gods and I can take you out of your spirit and soul, or we can take your spirit soul out of your body. And you guys can go work with us. Be like an angel, protect a baby, maybe meet the baby as a human later down the road or right away. You can run around and just annihilate evil spiritual giants. And when you hang out with angels, gods, and I, and you can actually destroy spiritual evil, a criminal, a human, they're nothing. And it really does empower you to make you feel so larger than anything that could ever threaten you on a planet. And it's real good therapy if you have a problem knowing whether you would be okay if you were ever in a bad situation. Now, of course, you have the reality that you could just think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and ask the gods to protect you. It's the joy of the end of the world. Good people get good things from God. While we put the favorite baby toy of Khashoggi all over the death and destruction of Dubai. But while we are going after our enemies, you know, we always care about the babies and the good people that deserve good things. So in the glory of the greatness of my crown, my title, my resurrection, my power as a god, we came together as gods and thought this would be a really fun project. You guys could learn to fight demons. Gods and daddy gods everywhere could be so proud that you won't be afraid or very timid, shy humans on this earth anymore, because humans, become very insignificant and not very threatening when you can fight a demon. And then when you go to the island of gods that I created, you can actually go to work for gods and maybe just visit Earth as a second home. I hope you guys think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. Stay away from the 666. Death forever is not funny. God's real and it's scary. Remember forever that Jesus was not famous or popular. He was not famous or popular until after he died. Don't be foolish. Think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and find out everything to empower yourselves and educate yourselves. Stay away from bad things. Make sure you're going to live and live on with gods. Everybody else is trapped in here at the end of the world and will die forever. Death once is a very big miracle soon, and many will never find it. Realize that the great white throne judgment of Revelations is dealing with all bad things once and for all, which means it goes really scary and really bad. While gods are dealing with bad things once and for all, the devil's not just going to die. So it gets really, really tumultuous. And the devil, when he's getting killed by God, and God has to kill the devil quite a lot before God wins against the devil's going to try to hurt anything God loved. So I also would recommend that you hang out with a lot of gods through my queen, my queen, my queen. And just have them explain to you why it's so important to think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, day and night to make sure that you're safe. You have elected angels or the goodness of the power of God watching over you. It's best to say it twice a day because gods are busting heads and taking numbers. But it's up to you guys. Once a day, gods can try to struggle with that much power of God in your life. But congratulations to the good people that have chosen to stay away from the anger and the wrath of God and live on easily. Everybody else has to die, hoping one day God will let them out and not send them to hell. Good luck, and welcome to the end of the world.